created the man, he created the man to live a life of glory. Now, when you study that subject of glory, you are going to find out that glory represents 5 things. Number 1, glory speaks of honor. I don't have time. Number 2, glory speaks of majesty. Number 3, glory speaks of essence. Essence, the word carboid. So when you touch something, the essence of a thing, that's the glory of that thing. What that thing is made of. That's why the word carboid is used for glory. The full weight of a being, right? And then number 4, glory speaks of praise. Number 5, glory speaks of nature. Are we following? Now, of all of these words, there is only one God reserved for himself, which is praise. That's what God does not share. So when things happen, we always channel the praise to God because it takes the glory for it. But outside of the praise, every other component of glory was God's intention for you and I to have. And so when the Bible says God made us to live the life of glory, one of the major things God is referring to is his nature. He wants you and I to carry his nature and to live exactly like him, so that when they see you, it will be as good as they've seen God. So Peter broke it down in 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 3 and 4. He said, according as his divine power, he has given us all things that pertain to life and godliness through the knowledge of him that called us to glory and to virtue. He now began to explain what that glory is. And he said, wherefore, verse 4, he has given us exceeding great and precious promises. He said that by these we may become partakers of his divine nature. So God's idea of glory is that we share in his nature and we become exactly like him. So when God created man and he said, let them have dominion, what God had in mind was that the man would be exactly like him. On the strength of that, creation will submit to him. So he made man first in his image and in his likeness, and he said, let them have dominion. So the moment you become like God, dominion is not a prayer point. Glory to God. Dominion is not a prayer point. The only person who will struggle to dominate is the person who doesn't have God's nature. The moment you are denatured, you lose dominion. Imagine if a goat walks into this place and wants to give us instruction. It will be like a goat. It doesn't have the nature to address us. So dominion begins with nature, being like God, and God considered that to be glory. But after God gave us that nature, God now went to verse 28 and began to show us the protocol of dominion. So he said, and God blessed them. And God said, be fruitful, multiply, replenish, subdue the earth, and have dominion. So the first journey to glory is fruitfulness. You see, you have the nature of glory, but for you to manifest glory, you must be fruitful. You can never arrive at dominion, which is radar, or glory, or God's nature, or exercising God's authority, if you are not fruitful. This is why for those of us who are ministers of God, fruitfulness is a critical component of ministry. Any minister who is not fruitful, Jesus said he will be cut off and he will be thrown into the fire and he will be burnt. John chapter 15, you read from verse 4 to verse 5. So fruitfulness for us is a command. It's not just a blessing. You are commanded to be fruitful. But you see the problem, we have not understood the subject. So we have defined it from the perspective of the world. And so we think fruitfulness is success. And when we say success based on earthly standards. Like, oh, I have 3 cars, I am popular. That's not what God is considering. When God speaks of fruitfulness, he's not thinking popularity. Because the man God told to be fruitful was the only creation. So, among who will he be popular? Now, the man God created, God already put him in the garden called Eden. Everything he ever needed was there. And God said, be fruitful. That means when God said fruitful, he's not looking at things. The whole wealth of the earth belongs to the man, and God said, "Be fruitful." So fruitfulness has nothing to do with cars. Fruitfulness has nothing to do with popularity. Now, why am I teaching you this subject? Most of us are under pressure. We are even about to lose our ministry. Because when you saw the other brother, he has 4 cars, he has 100,000 followers, and you think you are failing. You are not failing because you don't have a car. You are not failing because 300,000 people are not following you online. It has nothing to do with fruitfulness. Abraham had all the wealth of the world, and God said, "Be fruitful." So a man can have 20 cars, a man can have lands in every part of the country, and it's not fruitful. Oh yes. You get what I'm saying? Only one man on earth, the whole earth belongs to him, and God said, "Be fruitful." So what is fruitfulness? I'm telling you, many people have left fruitfulness to pursue success, and so they failed in their calling. As a minister of God, it's a command that you must be fruitful, because fruitfulness is the first step in accessing dominion. If you are not fruitful, you can never become like God. He said, "Be fruitful." When you have become fruitful, then you can multiply the fruitfulness. Then you can replenish it. Then you can subdue. Then you can have dominion. So quickly, I want to give you 6 biblical definitions of fruitfulness, so that it will become the focus of your ministry. Listen, this media era, many people will fail. Not because they are not succeeding, but because they came under pressure and they defined success in ministry by earthly standards. And so when we come to places like this where we know people are genuinely hungry for God, we want to show them the things that really matter. Adonai, manifest yourself. It's about the connection of the branch. I am the vine, you are the branches. So you are only fruitful to the degree you are connected to me. And in case you didn't get it, he said, "You don't abide in me, and my word does not abide in you." See, most of the popular people you are envying, they don't know when last they helped them. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Most of the popular people that have made you